Hi, good morning. Welcome back to Mike Makes It. I got TD5 Land Rover, as you may be aware. Now, people complain of vehicle security. It ain't got a lot, but what this one does have, I fitted when I had the vehicle, was a safe. Now I can put my sat nav and other bits and bobs in there, lock it up quite securely. It's a little bit too secure at the minute because the lock's failed and I can't get into it. The safe itself is bolted to the cubby box, and the cubby box is bolted to the truck. There's 4 bolts holding the cubby box on, and I've made them accessible through the safe. So I've got to open the safe door to remove the 4 bolts in total to get the cubby box out. So without being able to get into the safe, I'm stuck. I can't remove the safe. That's bolted to the cubby box by 2 inaccessible bolts underneath. So the only thing I can do, I think, today is get a bit medieval and chain drill across here to get the door out. I've looked at other ways, but a safe's a safe, and this boy ain't coming out. So sadly, spot a chain drilling across here. I'd like to get my plasma cutter on it, but then I don't want to burn my Land Rover out. So yeah, let's get some drills and spot it up and drill it out. The plan is to drill across here, stitch drill or chain drill across there to weaken this, then maybe get a cold chisel in to see if this comes out. But this is about a 3 or 4 mil plate of steel. It's pretty well built for a cheap safe. So here we go. Excuse the noise. But it seems to be going through okay. It's not straight through the plate into nothing. There's something else behind it, so hopefully it's not another security measure. But I'll crack on. I'll drill all them across and I'll come back and see how we go on. Alright, okay, took about 10 minutes or so. We've chain drilled all the way across. There's a couple of little bits that haven't quite come out. I'm hoping I can break them off, but I think I'm going to need some better tools than this. The actual angle I'm at as well, that's not helping. But there is a bit of movement there between what I'll call the 2 plates, this plate and that plate. You just need something thin enough to get in there. Yeah, there. Okay, there's something moving, but well, there you go. Well, I've missed the hinge pins. Hinge pins are here and here, so this is nicely secured in there. If I want to post a letter down the side, I'll be alright. So now I'm going to have to drill here and there, but that shouldn't be too much trouble. Then I open, this will just lift up and slide out. It's a shame I didn't, if I had a second safe, I could see how it was actually made up, then I would have just drilled that out rather than all the side out of it. But right, okay, we'll chain drill here and here and see if we can get in. Here we go. Let's see if it'll prise out now, but there are a couple of little bits still stuck on. Going. Right, there's the pin. Can't quite get at it, but it's detached from the door now. But I've got to do the same the other side, drill that out as well. So we'll do that. Hopefully the Roby will keep up with it. Getting a bit hot. Right, it's pretty much through. I've just got to break through the holes. Well, I will say with a Roby, I think if we get that in shot here, just about, you got air vents on the back here. What I tend to do, just naturally, I'll hold the tool like that, and that's not what you want to be doing, because let me move the torch. Here we go. You got air vents on the Roby at the back, and this goes for most of their tools here. And naturally, when I'm drilling, I'll hold on the back of that to stabilize the drill, and of course you block the holes up. I don't know if it's just me that does that, but yeah, that's sort of, you cook an egg on that at the minute, so that's quite warm. The battery's lasting well. But I'll just break those holes out and I'll come back and we'll see if I can actually get in there. So the main reason I want to get in here, my lock and wheel nut tool is in here. So if I have a breakdown on the motorway, last thing I want to do is have to drill a safe out to take my wheel off. So a few more minutes and we'll be in. I'll come back. Right, there you go. We're pretty much through. There's a couple of bits hanging on. Don't know if I can persuade them to leave the building. Yeah, so let's see if we can open that. It's not too hot. Let's see if it'll pull sideways. There you go. Now I may have been able to see, there's the back of the safe, may have been able to drill a bolt out, but I have a feeling these are actually on a plate within the lock itself. But yeah, there you go. Not the best way of breaking into a safe perhaps, but I can get my locking wheel nuts out. I can take my Land Rover tyres off, because you know for sure I was going to have a breakdown on the motorway tomorrow when I go back to work, and I would have needed this. So yeah, we're into the safe. Time for a new one. Look at Amazon. Away we go. But I'm sure there's better ways of getting into that safe. But how I fixed it, as I said, this is bolted to the cubby box. I can't take the cubby box out because the access holes to remove a cubby box are in the safe. I drilled holes in the back. And of course, I'm just looking now. Put nylock nuts on it. I'll take you over there, show you. Right, there you go, looking into the safe. These two holes, or bolts, one there and one down there, they secure the safe to the cubby box. We take this out, bear with me, and where the grommet is there and there, those are access holes. Let me take that plug out, you'll see. That's access holes to the cubby box. So yeah, definitely had to take the door off to get into all that. So at least I know it'll take somebody the same length as time as it took me to break in. Been quicker to steal a Land Rover. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it.